Smoking is the #1 preventable cause of death in the U.S. And this is despite tougher clampdowns on lighting up in many U.S. states. America was where the first ban on smoking in public was enacted. But strict smoking laws still haven't stopped many. Each year, over 400,000 Americans die of tobacco-related causes. Most smokers seem to be well aware of the dangers of the habit. Still, they can't resist the temptation to light up one cigarette after another. Anti-smoking policies are tough in New York.
Smokers' right to smoke ends at another person's right to breathe clean air.
Nearly a fifth of New Yorkers are smokers.
I love smoking. It's wonderful. It's great. It's a nice break from your day.
I do mind when people smoke in the club.
I take a drug called Adderall. When I'm on the Adderall, I have to smoke. But when I'm off it, I don't smoke at all, ever.
The city's Bureau of Tobacco Control says the rules are not strict, but effective.
Increasing the price of cigarettes, so a higher price of cigarettes is going to affect more people in terms of not being able to afford them, which is, from our perspective, a good thing. We have a ban on indoor smoking in workplaces. We also do a hard-hitting campaign on television and radio and the internet to remind smokers what can happen to them if they continue to smoke.
This seems to be working on some. Erin is an aspiring New York singer who quit after being a smoker for 10 years after stricter bans were imposed 2 years ago.
It stinks every time that I am around a smoker or behind somebody that's smoking. I feel a little bit like intruded upon.
Others refuse to believe in life without smoking. This place is the oldest cigar club in America. George, the club's president, says smokers are outright being denied their rights and that the law impacts on the freedom of citizens.
There are some people who are addicted to gambling, alcohol, perhaps exercise, the sun, food. If we are going to start going down that road and dictating ideal behaviors, I think we're going to have a very different country from that which we'd like to have.
While the U.S. government's bans and multi-billion-dollar investments into anti-smoking campaigns have both supporters and opponents, over 1 million American teens still take up smoking every year. And that means that the anti-smoking lobby and the government have a long way to go before they can stub out the habit of a nation. Anastasia Churkina, RT, New York.